Frisco, the heart of Texas, a city that offers vibrant living, bustling nightlife, and is recognized as one of the best cities to live in. But do you know what else it offers? Yes, a thriving coffee culture. As we embark on this quest today, let's first understand why Frisco is considered among the best cities to reside. It's not just the dynamic lifestyle, it's also the diversity of its population, its unique cultural amalgamation, and its love for the aromatic elixir, coffee. Quaint cafes tucked into quiet corners, bustling coffee houses that never sleep. The city's coffee scene is as diverse and vibrant as its community. But what sets it apart is the love and passion for coffee that's brewed into every cup, making it truly special. Whether you are a local who've grown up with the scent of coffee wafting through their homes, or a newcomer who've come to call this city their home, coffee is an integral part of Frisco's identity. Today we dive into the rich aromas, the diverse flavors, and the unique brewing techniques of Frisco's coffee culture. We'll visit hidden gems recommended by locals, try out popular spots frequented by newcomers, and even venture into some unconventional coffee experiences. This is not just a quest for the best coffee. It is a journey to discover what coffee means to Frisco, what it represents in the lives of its people, and how it adds a little warmth to their days. So are you ready? Grab your favorite mug, fill it up with your preferred brew, and settle in. Join us as we on this caffeinated journey, discovering what makes Frisco's coffee so unique and why it adds to the city being one of the best places to live in. First, let's dive into the local perspective. What do Frisco natives consider the best coffee in town? Imagine waking up in Frisco, the morning air crisp and fresh. One of the first things on your mind is probably coffee, but not just any coffee. According to locals, the best brews are found right here in our vibrant city. For some, the day doesn't start until they've had a cup from Brewed Awakening. This coffee shop is a local legend, brewing up a storm for over 20 years. The secret to their success? Locals say it's the blend of high-quality beans and the personal touch of the baristas, each cup made with a dash of love and a sprinkle of community spirit. Then there's the Bean Box, a hidden gem tucked away in a quaint Frisco neighborhood. What makes it stand out? Locals swear by its unique atmosphere, artisanal brews, and the way it turns coffee making into an art form. It's not just about the caffeine here, it's about the experience. For those who love a bit of history with their coffee, the Old Town Roastery is the place to be. Operating out of a century-old building, this place offers a taste of Frisco's past with every cup. The locals adore the hand-roasted beans and the old-world charm that's as comforting as the coffee itself. Of course, we can't forget about the Ground Up, a newcomer to the coffee scene that's already won the hearts of many. Their ethically sourced beans and innovative brewing techniques have locals lining up for a taste. Ground Up represents the future of Frisco's coffee culture, a future that promises to be as rich and flavorful as their brews. These are just a taste of the local perspective. Each coffee lover in Frisco has their own favorite spot and their own story to tell. It's this variety and passion that make the coffee culture here so unique and vibrant. Seems like locals have their favorites, but how about those who are new to Frisco? Let's find out. Now, it's time to hear from the newcomers. What coffee spots have captured their hearts since they arrived in Frisco? Let's start with Amber. She moved to Frisco about 6 months ago and has already found her go-to coffee joint. I stumbled upon a quaint little cafe on my second day here, and I've been hooked ever since. It's called Beans and Brews, and it's a must-try for any coffee lover. Then we have Jake, a recent transplant from Seattle. He's a coffee aficionado and was initially worried about finding a cup that could compete with his hometown's famous brews. I was pleasantly surprised by the roasted bean. Their single-origin pour-over is sensational. It's a bit off the beaten path, but it's worth the trek. Next up is Maria, who moved to Frisco just a month ago from New York. I'm a big fan of the Cup of Joe Cafe downtown. Their cold brew is the best I've had since moving here. Plus, the baristas are always so friendly. It's interesting to note that while locals have their time-tested favorites, newcomers seem drawn to a different set of coffee shops. While some prefer quaint, intimate settings, others are drawn to more modern, bustling cafes. The type of coffee also plays a big role, with some newcomers favoring traditional espresso-based drinks, while others are more adventurous, experimenting with pour-overs and cold brews. This diversity in preferences among newcomers reflects the rich coffee culture in Frisco. There's something for everyone, from the traditionalist to the experimentalist. It's clear that Frisco's coffee scene is as vibrant and diverse as its population. While the locals' favorites give us a taste of Frisco's coffee history, The newcomers' picks show us how the coffee scene is evolving. It's a blend of tradition and innovation, much like a perfect cup of coffee. Interesting insights from our newcomers. Now let's compile these coffee recommendations and see what comes out on top. With all these diverse perspectives, what are the top coffee recommendations in Frisco? Let's dive into the heart of the matter. It seems that the coffee culture in Frisco is as diverse as it is rich, with a handful of cafes consistently being mentioned by both locals and newcomers. First up, we have The Bean Roastery. This place is a local legend, and for good reason. The Bean Roastery has been serving the community for over 2 decades, and their experience shows in the quality of their brews. They're known for their single-origin coffees with beans sourced from all around the globe. But perhaps what sets them apart is their commitment to sustainability. They ensure that every cup you enjoy contributes to the betterment of the environment and the livelihoods of coffee farmers. Next on the list is Frothy Monkey. Now don't be fooled by the playful name. Frothy Monkey is serious about their coffee. They offer a wide range of beverages, from your classic espresso to unique concoctions like their famous lavender latte. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even attend one of their coffee tasting events. Finally, we have Café de Luna. This charming little spot is a favorite among newcomers. It's not just about the coffee here, it's about the experience. With their cozy interiors and friendly staff, Café de Luna offers a home away from home. Their specialty? Well, you'd have to try their renowned mocha swirl. It's a delightful blend of rich coffee, creamy milk, and a hint of chocolate. It's the perfect treat to start or end your day. These 3 cafes embody the spirit of Frisco's coffee scene, a blend of quality, variety, and community. But what's beautiful about coffee is its subjectivity. Different people have different tastes, and part of the joy of coffee is discovering what you love. So these are the top coffee recommendations in Frisco. But remember, the best coffee is always the one that you enjoy the most. So, what is the best coffee in Frisco according to locals and newcomers? The answer to this question, after much brewing and steeping, seems to be a unanimous one. The most mentioned, the most loved, the most sipped coffee in all of Frisco is none other than the handcrafted brews from the roasted bean. Why does the roasted bean stand out among the rest? Well, it's not just about the coffee, it's about the experience. The moment you step into this coffee shop, you're welcomed by the rich aroma of freshly ground beans that instantly transport you to a world of relaxation and enjoyment. The baristas, with their passion for coffee and unrivaled skills, create a masterpiece in every cup. They take the time to understand your coffee preferences and then go on to craft a brew that's just right for you. Whether you're a fan of a robust dark roast, a delicate light roast, or anything in between, the roasted bean has got you covered. But it's not just the locals who are in love with the roasted bean. Newcomers to Frisco also find themselves drawn to this coffee haven. The welcoming ambiance, friendly staff, and of course the exceptional coffee make the roasted bean a must-visit spot for anyone new to the city. What sets the roasted bean apart is their commitment to quality. Source their beans from the best coffee-growing regions around the world, ensuring a cup of coffee that's as authentic and flavorful as it gets. So, whether you're a coffee connoisseur or just someone who enjoys a good cup of joe, the roasted bean is the place to be. It's not just a coffee shop, it's a coffee experience. There you have it. The best coffee in Frisco according to locals and newcomers. But don't just take their word for it. Come and experience the vibrant coffee scene of Frisco yourself. And please, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more interesting coffee facts and stories.